Good evening. Good night. Good morning. Good afternoon. Worldwide. The renegade there. Yeah, man, renegade, we're not afraid, man, in the wilderness. Let me just push up that thing there, Rennie. We're there. Good. All right. Yeah, man. All right, people, so hear this. Hear this. You see that show you? What I tell you is a real learning channel, you know, this. Right? Now, I'll show you how Warthog, nasty Warthog, him run out. I call up Mark Golden name and I talk about corruption and I talk about corruption, but break and all kind of things. I don't know what I talk about, you know. We can talk about Rosie. If I talk about corruption, if I talk about Donovan, that's why I say you cannot listen to these nastiness. You know, hear me? Me sit on yourself. I tell you now, you can't have a nasty set of cult where sit down and then try to build a mountain out of molehill. It don't work. Tell them to talk about Rosie and Donovan Williams and the gunman them and the fire where them are burn on people place and the taxpayers' money where them are use. So this guy Warthog, you say him dirty, he look frownsy of him figure beard. Him supposed to stink up in the Senate. Him figure beard man, go and beard man. Him a germs, so you call up Marky Genie and find out you dirty thinking about you. Remember when I like you, you know? But talk about rice and eat when hot. And you know, eat like you think you could have faced me and talk about you eat rice around me. With him nasty self. Him forgot beard. You say him look big dirty and think. Me have shown you something about JACDEN. I'm going to show you something. Because you know that over 100,000 people have kidney disease, kidney problem. Some serious kidney problem. And it I tell you, I have to play back some news. Where it I show you, I'm going to play JACDEN too. JACDEN came in last year. If you come and help them, the government, JACDEN should get waiver. JACDEN should get waiver. JACDEN I work with university, you know. They have contract for janitorial duty. So them say them employer there. Employ, yes. Yes, them employ, yes. See, I work with JACDEN, yes. Yeah, but I'm on my life. Yes, give me my All right. Okay? Okay. All right, Kawi. Okay, love you. Yes. I thought it was great, Kawi, you know. Yes. All right. See? So I have shown these things. I have to show these things. See? JACDEN right now has saved people life in Jamaica. Me see them get up and them take ass and move to there for ass. But a company, Jamaica, the amount of dialysis we shot at unbelievable. So this government will like kill poor people. I can't afford certain things. Me play this and only understand. We're going to ask them about Rosie. Can they try to kill some argument? We'll ask about the criminality we're going with Rosie and the people. Watch me. Watch out. Just look on this.
100,000 Jamaicans are living with end-stage renal failure, but the journey to treatment is not only...
Remember rewind. Because you know, say, you hear renal failure over on. You know, I'm going to put up the topic up there, might have sound aware. If 100,000 live with this, and enough of them dead, you know, enough more join it because the diabetes and the high blood pressure cause this out of control, them can't even buy pill. But the government will not look over people. And you have a company came in and I help them with a lower cost. Yeah? And I hit them a fight. Me never see what idea. Remember money thief up there, you know. And toughed on them somehow. Make the people them hide up the cabinet. Cause them, you know. You know, you come out and say nothing. So in draw away, these are all PRs. It's like them in a campaign and those shit, you can't let them go. Remember, you know, this government are the biggest, me think say I go government thief. I want to what's are the worst. That one are the worst. Look what me I show on Ironia, so Ironia is a learning challenge. Look on this. Don't put up back that. Listen good. Listen good. Let me try to talk back.
OneSpotMedia.com.
Over 100,000 Jamaicans are living with end-stage renal failure. But the journey to treatment is not only painful, but it's costly, especially if you're unable to wait for someone to die to get dialysis at a public healthcare facility.
This evening, the stories of persons living with the condition, and over the next 2 days, we'll explore what's behind the increase in kidney disease in Jamaica and possible solutions.
Now here is Shamela Pullen with part 1 of our In Focus report, Dialysis Crisis.
It's a typical Friday morning outside the renal unit at the Kingston Public Hospital. 16 persons with end-stage renal failure are waiting for dialysis treatment. The number pales in comparison with the 40,000 Jamaicans living with chronic stage 5 kidney disease. According to statistics, another 80,000 have been diagnosed with chronic stage 4 kidney disease. At KPH, they arrive.
Not play it so fast. We just question something now. So we have 120,000, and every year them add on it. 120,000. Some at stage 5, 5,000. You have to get this. You have to get them blood they clean. Yeah, you have to get this kidney not function. You depend your last. And some stage 4, so them a go up to 5. And then you come and I go off for JACDEN. And I call that corruption. If me ask you for a waiver like when I ask the government, can I buy something like cavity? Yeah? And then me serve the people of the country for a cheaper price where they get it for. That more sound like a service JACDEN help out the country. To me, the government, the same government. We should I do this? Let me continue. Continue.
On crutches, wheelchairs, and in one case, a patient was brought into the room on a stretcher with bags packed for the long day ahead. Sherlock King was diagnosed with end-stage renal failure when he was 15 years old.
In 1995, I was preparing to go to school a regular Monday morning, and I fainted. After that, they would take me to the doctor, and after some blood tests, they found out that I have end-stage renal failure.
And there are many others like him.
I wake up one morning, see around my ankles was swollen. I do some tests. They told me that there's an infection in my kidneys.
I think it was gas. So when I go to the doctor, they said me go do an ultrasound. And when me do the ultrasound, they said my kidney them falter.
Most of these patients are either diabetic or hypertensive or have both. For them, the treatment is a matter of life and death.
Right now I was thinking that me soon dead.
I know people who have kidney problem after me and I'm not here, them die.
The harsh reality, though, is there are more patients than dialysis machines in the public health sector. At the
more patients than dialysis machine in the public health sector. More to not put that down in a phone head, you know. We shouldn't have the talk when it comes to what name JACDEN. Can the government take money and show your building instead of buying more machine for help for people them? Every year, how much thousand are done on that? This was like when 3 years ago. I may have some more up here 2 years, 1 year ago and them thing there. Some more people are done every year. We have chronic shortage of machine. Look here, over 120,000 people. And your blood have to clean even 3 times for the week. None of them can't even afford when they go outside. It's too expensive. So JACDEN come with something even cheaper to help them. And you come now with your foolishness. Them should I get waiver. And that me I tell you, JFJ want to move and look at the think himself and go do what I do. Yeah? Soon go deal with the big that now so Warthog. Continue. Sit front down here, I know. Not my word. Not my word. Continue.
Cornwall Regional Hospital, 19 of the 21 machines are functioning. At the Spanish Town, there are 18. and at the Kingston Public Hospital, 16. The renal unit at the Kingston Public Hospital is currently treating approximately.
So we have 100,000 people, stage 5, 40,000, thousands. 19 going in the west of world, 19. 19 and the other one, 18. That's our 37. And the other one, how much younger so? 37 now, 16. That's our 53. 53, if you look about 120,000. I'm counting. Yeah. When you just hear this, 53 at work. If you look about 120 at the time, I'm counting 1,000. Some people they've been on a waiting list for 4 years. Your kidney them are gone, you know, and you wait. And them are feared you, them not do nothing, you wait. Till your time to go die. And you should JACDEN come in now, last year, buy some machine and get them clear, and then you play politics with JACDEN. Anybody will not want JACDEN, do what I want to ask this. Who know me in Jamaica no good enough? Me I tell you this. Hey, let me tell you, me not do yes man thing. We are critical thinker. The government, it are coming like how them attack the taxi man them in Jamaica. Without the taxi man them, and then there are some people, the private man them are on the private bus, but the police attack now, the government make less in the coppers. Tell me, I tell you this. The little JUTC bus them where parties put out back, thank God for him. It couldn't carry everybody. Impossible. But look how them anchor them. That's why the country go back here. You don't know who for put up front. You see it? Continue.
90 patients. However, this is less than 10% of the persons who are on the waiting list for dialysis. In fact, at KPH alone, there are approximately 500 people on that waiting list.
I was on the waiting list about 10-15 years.
I used to come once a week, and then somebody die and me get the next part, me get the 2 day.
I would say the same 9 years.
While some wait to get on the list, they are forced to seek private care, which is costly.
$20,000 for the 2 days. Was doing it the same Tuesday and Friday, and every month you have to pay at least $100,000.
It's not that I couldn't work, but when you went for the interviews, once you say you're on dialysis, then they say you're not an asset, you're a liability.
Some of the time when we feel like we're going cheat a day, wait up after that in the hospital.
In part 2, what's behind the increase in kidney disease among Jamaicans? Medical doctors weigh in. Shamela Pullen.
All right. So, let's see this. You can't see it. Yes. I'm Veronica. I'm not off screen. I look at myself, man. Yeah, man. I look at myself. Yeah. See? Yeah, man. I look at myself. Yeah. See? So this are what the people them are go through right now. This is what them are go through. And I can play more. Remember, it documented. If we have so much people and we only have 50 at machine at work at the time, so more than 120,000. And then you have to wait for a list. A woman then she get 1 day, and some of them for pass off, she get the next day. This is what they want to do for people. And when you go out there, so some place are 15 and 20,000 for the dialysis. Right? Not my word. Make we hear where thing that's right, so make we hear this.
And thanks for staying with us. One of Jamaica's leading nephrologists is advocating for more resources to be allocated to treat kidney disease as experts grapple to provide care for the sick. Jamila Maitland explains.
Okay.
Imagine being diagnosed with chronic kidney disease. Then, imagine having to go to the hospital 3 times per week for treatment for years. That's the reality of thousands of Jamaicans. According to Professor Everard Barton, dialysis has seemingly become the long-term treatment therapy for people with kidney disease in Jamaica.
We need to have a more active kidney transplant program.
Professor Barton, who was speaking at the Jamaica Medical Foundation annual general meeting on Tuesday, says he has patients with kidney disease for more than 3 decades. While it's no death sentence, Professor Barton says treatment is a life sentence, which can be exhausting and expensive. He says the ultimate goal should be kidney transplantation.
I know a young man who was 33 on Valentine's Day, and he had been on dialysis for 16 years. Also, I know a woman who has been on dialysis now 36 years.
The issue is that Jamaica does not have a kidney bank or an...
Because we must say no a young man and a woman. We have 120,000 people. You can use that as a sample to me. That mean I want you should have tell me I know like 500 people and then 40 years, 50 and you know next 1,000 I do it. Me understand out of 120 and that's the small sample same way. You can't use one and then one for your sample and talk to me. Me no work out for that. See? But anyway, I'm gonna go and play this. I'm gonna show you where them a fight. Continue.
Active donor transplant program. Professor Barton admits that treatment for kidney disease has come a far way since the 1990s. Back then, there were only 2 dialysis units.
We have at the moment about 9 nephrologists in Jamaica, 22 dialysis units.
For those suffering with the disease, however, that progress is not enough. Data shows that 1 in every 7 Jamaican may suffer from kidney disease. And with fewer than 24 dialysis machines in the public health sector, Professor Barton says prevention is the ultimate way to go.
Based on data from...
So this is like a year ago, 2 years ago. So let me show you the one 3 years ago. This now them have less than 24. It did cut down from what me show you and go down to 24 in the public health sector. Them not fix them back down. So the private affair do it. And I JACDEN them a fight. But I save people life. But I get cheaper price too. That don't make no sense to me. Them should have got waiver. Them should have get waiver. And if them ask and them get that because them still serve, them must service the people them from UE. Or you go and you go out for the big money, the $500 million. Go out for the money them road where them take the gunman and do all kind of thing and buy a vote. Donovan Williams and Rosie. And that them forgot about. But them playing politics here, including Dirty Thinking, JFJ. Them to go away and meet a portal. Continue the loan sum.
The Caribbean Renal Registry, the pattern throughout the Caribbean is the same in terms of cause of kidney disease. Hypertension and diabetes lead the fray.
The recent tax on sugary beverages could be helpful, but for those who've already been diagnosed...
In order to slow that ball down, the blood pressure must be well controlled. The blood sugar must be well controlled. The cholesterol must be well controlled. Body mass index must be well controlled.
So all people control that, number one. What them eat at Jamaica? If you don't have no money and you eat starch, right? And those little sugar everything, just starch. Little rice and little flour. These are chicken back sometimes, little butter. Be a hustling. No good food to eat. Nothing. High blood pressure, enough people, some people are walk around with that and they have no, so them have it. Till them kidney mash up. This is last month. So the 53 what we are talking about it down to less than 2 dozen working in the public. 2023, it down now to less than 2 dozen work on Christopher Tufton watch. Tell me if them cater for people. Them care for people. And then your kidney, remember, if your blood not filtered out, remember, you're going to swell up like a balloon and it'll kill you. It needs to clean. Your body will get over toxic and kill you fast. Swell up, I'll kill you. Yeah? Eh? And look what them have come out and I call scandal. You have 3 companies. One when I do what JACDEN do. None of them. They don't want to do laundry, but JACDEN literally help you with your kidney. Figure a little longer life. A matter of fact, see that.
JACDEN Pharma and Medical Services, a subsidiary of JACDEN Group of Companies, has acquired a total of 12 new dialysis machines with the intention of making dialysis treatment more affordable to Jamaicans. Here's more from Trisha Gay Kelly.
When you hear them coming at this is a last year, so I'm bleed the timestamp. When you hear them coming at this, and I give you this, them go buy the machine, and I give you treatment more affordable than or that means them care for the people them of Jamaica. Them are not Donovan Williams. Where was it talk about? Andrew Willis them. So that them. You hear what them do? Make hear what them do. Yes. I used to go on in Jamaica with the people them all them sick. Remember I'm not 500 sick or 1,000, you know. Over 120,000. And more a climb on the list because most of them people, some of them have diabetes and have high blood pressure. Them never know. Because them hungry, they must feel them that hurt them until them drop down and maybe a vessel bust or something. But them continue. Take 2 Panadol or 2 something when them feel them that hurt. Them are not joke. What them are going to do? Eh? And then them have a waiting list. Less than 24 of them are working in the public sector. And JACDEN now coming and give back a service. And I help save you with. I know you're coming to talk about corruption and people forget fired and move. We don't look last yourself. When you go away. When I open another nasty you have a talk, make it make sense. Look through everything we want to do before no make no look at dirty thinking speech. Don't play the politics around here. Don't do it. Not do it to no shit. Yes? Listen here.
This is a Fresenius 2008 T hemodialysis machine, one of the latest models of dialysis machines from European healthcare company Fresenius. Its function...
The function of it is to provide dialysis service through catheter, through the bloodstream, where it takes the blood and cleans it through some filters that we call dialyzers, which are very small straws. Thousands of straws, and they come between those straws mixed with the acid, the bicarb, and the water, where they clean the system. The blood comes back to the patient.
Consultant of JACDEN Pharma and Medical Services, Sandra Riches, says the procurement of the machines is geared towards making a positive impact in healthcare. The intent is to make treatment more affordable.
All this, what we're doing, is going to make a...
So if you have in your head, the government now have done because them broke down, and now look over people, and you see the need, and you work with UE, and you're the janitorial, and you get a contract there to clean up the place, and you see to it that you can help the poor people, them because other people are charge them alone for them doing it, and you go cheaper than that, I cut it in half. As a private company. Me say kudos because you save life. You know, coming like JACDEN, and I like them look nasty, Darrell Pump Valves, them, and Queenie, and the one of them will buy people rum. And them not gonna mash up your kidney, but them will mash up your liver too. Give Kentucky where junk food to help mash up your kidney and processed food. Them now sustain life. And you come with about 10 million, and you come with the foolishness with Big Mama or 1.5 billion with a B. You know, go for Big Mama. Andrew himself. have shell company, where I'm not paying the tax and I'm left 20 million. And the one of them skip the one of this. And you go for JACDEN and you go for people. You must have said. You must have said. Yes, my brother. But I'm there if you beat them, because you know me not put them, You understand?
Yeah, man, on the show, I take in the show, man, and that's I go on listen, I go on and pre everything, But just want to make a quick point so I know if it's possible.
Yes, of course.
Right, so, so me have a family member, I say, my worker, one of them, she work at Apex.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know Apex.
You know Apex, man?
Yeah, man. Apex, the same thing we are talking about there, this and MRI and CT scan, all them putting them to this.
Yes.
I know, say, she know the other day, say, a patient affording from UA. See, first thing, them not have the equipment,
Them not have none. So, yeah, that's it, yes.
See, so them send the patient, obviously that will cost the patient even more. But not only that, but when them find out, this is what them find out recently, is that a lot of the patients who are come do them checkups or whatever, them come out. Them come and like the doctor say, yo, more do MRI on them head, or whatever the case is. But what the doctor send them to come do, actually is something wrong. So basically, them worse in the situation, and it's as a result of young doctors, inexperienced doctors, who don't have a work at UA.
Yeah.
So she said to me, say, yo, she realize that them realize that most of the patients who come from you, where them refer them from you, send them from you if you come there. Are them patients and then find out this type of problem. So this thing we thought was a very serious thing. So even when we get the equipment, then we have to have responsible doctors and people where we know where them are, because them thing that help kill our people, brother. You know
that we're talking about? So let me ask you something now. If you this is what Big Mama them come up with. That this guy what taxes, him not no moral authority, man just give this talk to nobody that number one. You understand? Andrew Owens and him criminal government. That big dirty thinking one, maybe just style him. Cause him ever look like him want be, The one when named Marlon Warthog. When me and Marlon Warthog something and I remember him like Warthog him last year. That big dirty black, 3/4 elephant looking rhinoceros looking piece of shit. Yes. That him needs to go bed.
Definitely.
Him looks stinking at the place. Him needs to go bed. Then because some fire truck and score him off. Because we have a plane when we're done. No, them run out about scandal. Scandal where we was there come tell you how much gunman them have, how much people them kill, how much money them rob, and them burn down place tongue in the south. For Donovan keeping a power. That is scandal, that's not scandal, that is criminality. And that them forgot to talk about. You can see JACDEN help our people them to survive and give them even on a cheaper level. See them in front of me, and then you talk about man to go resign. Them should get waiver. If the Chinese them get waiver, the one of the Chinese them for 5 years, them not pay no tax. And them just change. Oh, JACDEN can get waiver. Go work with UA. We supply workers for UA.
Yeah, but sir, me ask still the point I'm trying to make is that but me I get to understand and say you is still, in addition to what you are talking about right now with the dialysis machine and everything there.
Yes.
It seems like right now come like a safer public priority than going to UA. It's where the people must say. So
but I'm public first, the two of them, none of them not good. And that's tough, alright. You see, I know you alright, me tell you the truth, brother. I know you and them if you blame, a tough tongue, and the government, Because when you have the money, you have trained the people, demand them not pay the doctor, make the good doctor, them and the nurse, them gone. They didn't put cab line at the place, brother. A tough tongue do this. You remember when the baby them are dead up? Them not have nothing to change. Them are wear the same gloves. Contamination, then him not take blame. Or if you have what is this? What is this? Him should have their prison for these things, a life for take. Life for loss.
Life for take. I just don't want to find out still because, people are pass away left, right, and center still because when them come to do the APS for them thing, it's too late. By the time them reach, it's too late.
Oh God, man.
Sometimes a wrong diagnose them get because when them do the MRI or whatever them do, them say, but then them say this, but then this is the problem over here. So
them might treat them for some bad things. So me I watch. Me I watch thing there, What name? ER, Jamaica ER. And them did have an intern down there now. And here, my man like a man get stabbed, seeing and the man dip on the bed, I white book me. That man have a woman. It dip online, so you can look on it. Hear him now to the cameraman. You know, we're going to resuscitate that one. They say this man is a man. Open him eye. Why? Or you resuscitate somebody where I look on you. And then not unconscious. Little man, these are not doctors, they are the quashes. They are quacks. They call them quack doctors.
Very inexperienced doctors, but yes, but with Jamaica, with the government, we expect. We don't really expect.
Them just tell you some experienced doctor, and to justify it, Andrew Onis come out and commit treason and say, man, they didn't work with Soviet Union, man didn't work with communists. You be a garbage in talk, you know.
Yeah, free.
Of course.
And
be a garbage.
The country. And people feel it. That's the thing I heard me the most.
Of course.
Because a lot of people, them not have no choice, them can't do better. And that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
I don't say go still. But I'm going to take in the show.
All right, my brother. Up.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So people, this away, JACDEN does too. And this, me to put the time stamp last year, sit I show you 1 year. And them, for them basic thing, I have to cut cars, for cut the cars, because the people them have to go outside. And that for sure say, even if you get you should not get a waiver, because you buy your thing. You know what Big Mama do? Spread propaganda. I say, where is the machine? Like a UWI machine. And the people them buy the machine. Them did have the technician them from Cuba to come set it up. Them ask them a favor and them grant them the favor. So all this make a big things. Me not understand this. Yes, still at the public, them a serve. Them not coming like market me, woman may get 80 million. 80, not 10 million, 80 million for suck a dick. 80 million for suck a dick. And not even dick that. That's a pencil pint. 80 million taxpayers dollars. And come and star in a blue movie. 80 million. You know, do nothing. And that's no corruption. 80 million and talk about market themselves. Do blue movie and market themselves. But nobody not tell him no, you know, send him to Tufton. Tufton get way too much things. You understand? 80 million taxpayers dollars. Finish upon a little bell buckle. We pay for that. We, taxpayers, pay for what Tufton do. You see? That them do. And then Marlon Warthog him run out. Me soon play where I say. We soon style it. Make watch JACDEN. Little more. What them I do? Now what am I doing for the people in Jamaica? Continue.
A huge difference in healthcare in Jamaica. It's going to help patients dialyze better, more comfortable, and we're looking to do it at a better cost, make it affordable for the people in Jamaica.
Chairman of JACDEN Group of Companies, Dennis Gordon, shares similar sentiments.
We believe this facility, as it was designed at the outset, is to allow the ordinary Jamaicans to get quality care at affordable price. And we're not going to back off from that.
You know what? The government should have worked with him. If you can have investors come and do something like that for the people them get quality care for the people them more than Tufton and the government. A man like this if I work with, not market me. Market me get 80 million for use our teeth and tongue. Not from bread and butter, but from a belt buckle. 80 million. Taxpayers' money. Taxpayers' money. And shoot blue movie, green movie. 80 million. Not 10 million. But 10 million now. You give him a waiver. Remember, I'm not thief, you know. Him asked and it granted. So I'm like somebody, and I like, you have the waiver, you have it, and me come and me fraud something, and then me use it, people. Not like this. I ask you to help pay this to me, and you do that. and you and give back that to the people them with low cost. All this be a problem. And the 500 million with them for go offer, nobody not talk about it. Because and them want to spin where from rosity. And then what make it worse to me, you know. When you have big dirty thinking what are going out, when big and think and dirty, you don't know. Oh, him have both him have one, you know, him have germs. Him have real germs. Him figure beard. You know, some look big and think out them and him figure beard. You know, have them dirty piece of thing there in a no house and no send it and put both send it. Senator can't big and dirty so. And look nasty so. No senator. It's a goddamn disgrace. Eh? Him run out a call up marketing name. For what? In a furry. Him too stink. Eh? Them should applaud this company. Yeah, big old E that JFJ run out. I talk about man figure resign. Eh? Meter portal and big nasty. The one my name. Slime B shit. Slime B shit. Run out too. Attack shit. Eh? Them to go away, man. Continue.
We are not the rapacious bunch. We will make money, but it's really about healthcare.
He adds that the company is devoted to a promise it made.
As we have said earlier, that the cost point is the biggest challenge for most Jamaicans. That's right. And we're given a commitment that we will go 50% of market, and we're sticking to that commitment.
So him will go 50% of the market. So when them a cost him drop it 50%. No. Or you fight. No, Jamaica no wanna fight him. But say if one of people like the more people them have diabetes and hypertension and have kidney problem. Or you fight him. Him thief something from you way. You know what we want to say? Yes, still him the company go pay that 10 million, the 10 million. Not 80 million market me. She get away with that for the sucking a dick. She get away with the taxpayers' money. Nobody get in a trouble. None. And this strong run out to talk about corruption. Me soon play him. Me gonna show him corruption. Me show him right here. I'm gonna show him corruption. See? So you attack a man like this. Attack a company like this where do good for Jamaica. Me can't do that. Nobody. That me I tell you, have enough people get tricked all the time, you know. Yes? When you take medicine, you know, the doctor make sure you have to make sure it outweigh the benefit. Because them have side effect. Yeah? Before you take it. You can't just jump up and talk about this applies when I tell people. When Grace Kennedy them I get waiver, enough more people and the hotel them I get waiver. Where I make a bag of money. Wait the phone. When you mash up, you have things like this now where you affordable renal thing for your kidney, flush your kidney and make sure flush your blood. Clean the blood for you. That you can live look longer and eat. You not fall for fight. You know, say our people are them one demise, you know. Them own doom. Yes, this government I mean them not good. Them don't. Because this government should have come out. Number one, a tough time them should have talk about yes again, you know. And him would market me, I input the people them up there, so do what them are doing, you know. Nobody will nobody and I say give them a waiver. If me ask you whether the government or the agency will have it or the hospital, and you grant it to me, or me turn criminal. Oh! You know what you call when you turn criminal? When you have MSS, we're connected to them, and you buy the things in MSS, not for yourself, and then give them a waiver, and then them turn and put out a bag of money and sell it back. That means that's a criminality. Yeah, them people now sell back to you. Them buy 12 machine, it a use to serve the public. Right now, can you imagine the whole system have 20 less than 24 around, but them have 12 up. Them have more than half with the public thing around right now. And them are the people them. Can you imagine that? Eh? Hey, PMP, on the run them way, Mark Gully, make sure run with the one of them will come out attack, because they're very hypocritical. Very. So Rosie does come tell me how much dead body, and how much money them, much taxpayers' money, and all them. I have to play Rosie when I done. I have to play Rosie. Yeah? This them theater about. So politics them play a come about JACDEN and Gardner and him resign and that one big sour thinking mama. Me not want put them in. Yeah, you know my language, when me get mad, my language I come out clear. Yeah? Una fi go away, una shit. See? We stand for poor and needy. And if them have a better chance to survive when you get something cheaper. Yeah? Then you can't pay for it. Some have pay 15,000. Some have to pay 30,000. Some have pay 10. Some have pay 15 now. And some place are more. So if JACDEN come and cut 50% of the market, it save a lot of people. Yeah? So them 10 million that run off quick enough by 1 year, that run off already, you give back the people them that. In a service. Them get back that in a service. And them people you give waiver to. Well, give back the service to the people because feed them taxpayers' money. Uno a shit. Uno Andrew and the one uno a shit. Market me 80 million dick sucking that. 80 million dick sucking. In a pence a pint. Taxpayers' money pay for sucking dick. Eh? And you call it, you label it market me. And the blue movie, sucking dick. Yeah? Label market me. 80 million taxpayers dollars. Not how much time 10 million going to 80 in a year time. 80 million. Eh? And that was a corruption. Oh, we'll find it because I'm woman, but and dust and germs, that piece of shit get the contract. Let me tell you this. A tough tongue tell them to get the contract. Yeah? Them know I'm woman, so he might get the contract. And then she don't do nothing for it, you know. A fraud. Show me something where market me do for the money. The only thing them do shoot a blue movie so can a little pence a pint. Where can't do damage. It can't be right on a slate. Eh? I don't look a pence a pint. If it's a belt, I just the little buckle. 80 million taxpayers' dollars. And that was the corruption. Eh? You're going to get people up, you know. Cheater, we supposed to praise JACDEN. And then you have some little idiot flippers say them a PNP. I don't know about me about what's the name? Wilson, what's the name again? The she will carry Beverly go get dunk. Hey, some of them for go away, you know. What's the name again, man? Name Wilson. What's the name again? She for go away, man. Yeah? Can you imagine? Everybody come and get waiver. And the people that the company well literally help save the people them life. You attack them. And then what spin something when my company asks for. You say like me not rob nobody, me ask it, me not take no disadvantage, me ask. We have people that work with them direct Maxine, Shapunk. Saying that people that work with university. But actually I help university, but actually I give back. We cut in a 50%. We're cheaper than everybody else. For that mean them can prolong life and their money can stretch. Because them affect the dialysis. We have over 120,000 people sick and they go every day. Eh? The public hospital, them have a list. People are waiting for you think I joke. Look at hear this.
Renal dialysis at public facilities, but the waiting list for treatment is overwhelming. It's why opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Marisky, is proposing that the government expand the treatment options to save more lives. He was making his sectoral presentation to Parliament last evening.
The opposition spokesman on health lamented the lengthy wait time for persons requiring dialysis treatment at public health facilities. He reasoned that in the case of the Kingston Public Hospital, which sees some 2,000 renal dialysis patients per year, persons have to wait for as much as 4 years to be added to the list for treatment.
Many have died during this period, waiting for acceptance into the...
Hold on, Dr. Guy. So on the rush, JACDEN. Oh, they make Big Mama. Hey, the one I want thing, you know. When they're supposed to vex in a spirit, not because maybe you have a son or a daughter, your mother depend this. Anybody can go on it. Because Jamaica is a hungry country. And them eat a lot of things to give them the high blood pressure and the diabetes and a lot of processed food. Yeah, them have nothing else to eat. See? It's just a liberty. But yeah, Dr. Kaya gave the reality yourself. And JACDEN come and cut this cash price in a half, 50%. And you fight them. You have to go up and waiting list for 4 years. Enough dead. The government no business but uno. Can you imagine the amount of them are dead already? That's why I see funeral now. One funeral home about 20 odd people are buried for 1 day. One funeral home. One funeral home, I just see it. 20 odd. And I see it before, you know. I see one burial going. I want them to have 30 odd for 1 day. One funeral home, I see with 20 odd. And I show them leading to bury people. That can't nice. You can't come off of that dead. You say, well, I don't know. You see, that's why you see it good when you can just humble. Do your own research. You have to do investigative journalism. You have to do journalism too, you know. You know, before you come and I'm not going to come and talk about something that's good for the people in Jamaica and burn it. Come here about the people, them, you know. Where the public sector supposed to provide this, the public hospital, and they're not doing it. See? See? And if they're not doing it, and you have a company come cut it that way, yeah. See? What you think? See? What you think? See? What's this? Yeah, all right. All right. What's the best thing, man? All right. What are the people? Okay, good. All right. That's a little big up yourself, little culture. All right. So as me just come back to this. If JACDEN come and do a service like this, so much people are dead. Me just ask you again, how the hell we allow the one of them people there, Jamaica for Justice? When I deal with the work where them cut out for do, really, just want to look up Jamaica for Justice and tell me and put it in the comment there, so what Jamaica for Justice is supposed to do. Please and thanks. You understand? Me want to know why Jamaica for Justice jump all in this. I run off for them, yeah, but I don't know. Me want to know that too. Yeah? Me need to know. Because them have killed so much youth, them have murdered them. And instead of them do that, get some lawyer and fight the case with them, them have tell people to resign, go in politics. Because them are labor right. Eh? Them here, Donovan, the crosses, Donovan, where him do and gunman and bury and all kind of things from Rosie herself. Who come from East Kingston, she come from there, so we know about Rosie good. She not telling no lie, you know. She not telling no lie. My cousin them live down there, you know. And here I come from, you know. I know enough people from down there. She not telling no lie. She not telling not one lie. She tell them down there. Not one. Yeah? Well, street, one of the listen, I know people from the world. Remember east me come from. Yeah, so Bellevue, down here south, down there south, over here south Tel Aviv, over here south. Listen, I know the whole place. I know people down there. Cousin live down there. How much cousin down there? How much friend? Yeah? And they close by. She not tell no lie. I got them to go on Donovan plan. Yeah? I will play it, I will dissect that in the night or so. But let me tell you, as I said before, when them run to garden, them for go away. You understand? Yeah, them for go call resignation for done. Not just done. You see what done do? Done buy a building and rent it back to the government and collect how much million. Them take how much money in Marlon Warthog, them and take how much money give who them want give. Yeah, and none of them no resign. But you tell a man resign where a man no do nothing wrong, where help Jamaican people. to still survive. Life, you know. Life, to save life. I save life. What Big Mama now do? When dirty drawers gave us them now do and big dirty water going to be it. Germs of water. We are stink up in the Senate. Can big and look dirty and think and frownsy, you know. For you see him little son catch him, you know. You know that I smell like boy again. Little son, you know. Me see about him about cowboy hat and you know him look already. Him look stink. Him not just look stink, him stink. And yes, still I live for Mark Wally name for what? You know, I'm calling up the man name for what? Eh? Him too stink now. See? Let me play this. Just hear this.
Program. At the University Hospital of the West Indies, it is around 6,000 patients per year, with another 1,000 waiting to be admitted in the program, and their wait time is around 2 years. It is hard to say, Madam Speaker, but it needs to be said. But someone has to die for a space to be created.
He says treatment facilities at the Cornwall Regional and Mandeville hospitals are also overwhelmed.
The minister in his presentation spoke to the expansion of Spanish Town Hospital and the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, which is commendable, but made no mention of any renal dialysis facility at either of those two. Madam Speaker, this is a serious oversight and needs immediate correction.
Dr. Guy further pointed to the high cost of treatment at private facilities.
What will happen to the thousands who cannot afford the $15,000 per session in the private sector? And that has to be reformed.
Okay, let me stop that. You know, enough of the people them who have their blood pressure and everything, right? Enough of them people there. Enough of them are help, enough of them are this and this. Enough of them people, they're not hustlers. Them are hustlers. Now, for you have a minimum wage, your brains have a quick, you know. For you have a minimum wage of 15,000 or 16,000. Where you want to put that 1,000 per now, right? 1,000. And you will pay 15,000 per session for this. Or you pay go back to work and eat food. Remember, you know, you have to get this 3 times for the week. But your minimum wage for the week, they move it from 16 must go to 17, not 18.5. Or you survive. These are the questions you have to ask. When Andrew won this, triple up in money. How much mean 9.8 million? Triple it. 28.8. Triple it. 9 point something, you know. Triple gonna 28. 3 9 27, but the triple. Can 9 point something used to get. So it gonna 28. All that work. All that work. Look on this. 15,000. And then make sure, tough town make sure the rest not working. Them just kill the same people then. And feed them pan where they want to feed them pan. And you have JACDEN now come and cut that money in half. And you fight them. You hear say no, them now shouldn't get the waiver. Anybody said that a lunatic, you know, them for fuck off, you know. JACDEN forget waiver. Them should have get. Remember, you ask, you never thief. You know where the thief are going up there? And the documents, them where them hide. The procurement where them answer them at the work. And then that thief this, you know. And a JACDEN, you know. A big mama, them has spin this. Them has spin off the real thing where I want. And you have some little idiot people in Jamaica. Them don't, hey, you have a lot of educated fools, you know. You can make big mama them wear germs spin on your head. You can make, remember, this government can't talk about corruption. None at all. None whatsoever. They don't have no moral authority for opening them out. You don't know that. And then the PNP now, them have to stop. The PNP itself, them have to stop move with that. A little thing that like them are Jesus. When you hear something, you look for one and remember and say, all right, step aside. Don't do that. Because you have said bad presidents. You can't do that. JACDEN people, them are not thief. Come here, PNP talk about, you know, if you have some thief. The man not thief, not the man not help. Look here, if you give me 10,000 waiver, I'm going to cut something on the amount of people. Me give them that back that long time. I remember taxpayer money, you know. So them get it back long time in a service. I cut it in half. The government should have subsidized JACDEN to help them. So you cut it even more and help the people. So if you might charge 7,000, cut it in a 3,005. If you might charge 7,000, cut it in a 3,005. You subsidize them and help the people them. Too much of them have too much kidney failure. Yeah, Jed, wait name? JACDEN. Yeah. Them not do nothing wrong. If me ask you, short knowledge, if you are at the hospital and you have the waiver status, and me I work for you, me have the genital people, them where you sign contract where I work for you. And me see a need for help the Jamaican people. And me I buy some machine for put them in play. For help because the public, them now have none. People them are dead left, right, and center. And me ask you to clear them. And you may pay up the duty still, you know. But if you say, what some look tax, and you did give me that waiver there, when me I give back to the people them, what me do wrong? And the people in Jamaica, you know, say Andrew should have shake off JACDEN hand. You know, say the government of Jamaica should have say, yo, our job you do, you know, it look good. You know what them do? Them are turn the goodness, the good deed. Them are turn the man political shit. You are turn a man like this in a villain. You know, big and dunce and stink. Me not say what them say. Yeah? No, me can't. Sherry. No simple 1, 2, 3. That's what I say. If you understand mathematics and you understand the whole world, you know. No simple thing that, Sherry. Eh? Sherry. Not simple thing this. Eh? Sherry. When you look, if him can come and say, I do it 50%, people are dead. People that have up a waiting list. And him can't take up someone and do it. It'll help the people of Jamaica. Or you're against this. You're against 10 million, you know. Who? Him get this, but you're still tough to take 80 million. Give woman for sucking dick. Make we're big people. Maybe just ask. If they never dick him have a pencil pint. Can't do a blue movie feet, you know. Yeah? So if you have a belt, him have a down with the buckle. Him not bless. 80 million taxpayers dollars and she get away with it. 80 million. Yeah? And them come, oh, we not see do not wrong, but him introduce her. Them set it like that. 80 million against 10 million for help people. This, the 80 million have to suck tough and dick. The 10 million and the waiver for help the people, give back to the people them and give them lower price. I go for the lower price every time. For me, I help poor people. Yeah? Yeah? You understand? I go for the lower price every time. You're helping poor people. Not the market needing is a poor business. It's bullshit. Bullshit. Eh? You will get 80 million taxpayers money. For clean off toast and cheese. Like my dairy farmer. For clean toast and cheese. 80 million. Tax and not even fee money. A taxpayers money. Eh? For clean crust and rust. Eh? Can't ungo that, you know, cause the cheese. For clean the cheese, like and not taste the cheese. For clean some cheese. Eh? 80 million taxpayers money. JACDEN and JACDEN get 10 million waiver. And I help people right now. All of Easter now, you know. That's why I not eat cheese, you know. Decades, I not eat cheese, man. Because you have to be careful, you know. Yes. See? Yes. Yeah, man, to clean up some cheese, 80 million. JACDEN, 10 million waiver. And that now a corruption and Marky G for fire. Or him for resign. The one I want to come out from anyone I want to straight edge, big dirty thinking, mama, big nasty Warthog, Andrew, anyone I want to do what I want to fuck off. Who not shit. Who not mean the people them no good. Let me just tell you straight. Yeah? 80 million to clean some big dirty thinking rusty cucumber cheese off a tough time. 80 million. Yeah? 80 million. That makes sense? And you come with 10 million. Remember, I know, when me say, we don't know 500, but we don't know $500 million spend. $500 million. Them go and them wait up the file, them do everything, but you're going to JACDEN. And I tell man about resign. Let me play this.
Twice weekly. Consider this, Madam Speaker. It would cost each patient about $120,000 per month.
So your minimum wage, even if you put it at 17,000, 34 and 34 how much? 68? It can't pay for your month, so it never makes sense. You're dead. You have to get help from overseas or somewhere. Eh? This is how the country when Andrew make it sound like the minimum wage. Now, who are work minimum wage and not work? I remember no people have high blood pressure, them don't even know. They either hurt them and them go drink some lime and take. I'm not joking, I make. Them not so sophisticated, so them not have no kit at them yard, health kit. So them not have a little machine to test themselves. So if I'm sick, you can't call a doctor. I remember we don't have the ambulance, you know. The ambulance what we have, you know, so the police take back when them step up them dark shit shoes, you know. Everybody walking at that time, if you crash or anything, them take you up. And by hand and foot, that's the more hurting more than anything, because them are paramedic, them a killer. I'm throwing you in the back of that for your hospital, but you reach your dead. Yeah? Sometimes another crash kill you now, them lift you up, it kill you. Sieve you up, yeah man, mash you up. Dislocate something upon you and mash up something upon you and kill you. See? We don't even have nothing. The country gone back where we used to have ambulance. See? We don't have none again. Where them fear go off and not Dennis Garden. The whole of them when we see run out now, them go off for Andrew only and where I'm going with. In a SSL, them not talk about him for resign now, you know. Them not talk about a tough time thing this, you know. You understand? And them not talk about it, you know. Yes, Smith. Yes. Them not talk about it. See what people them are dead there. Play this.
How many persons over 60 years and living on a pension can afford it?
It's why he's recommending the government improve and expand the dialysis treatment at.
So it gets worse now. Come with us, I'm sure you. So all your court against this company. Let me play about a company now. So all your court against this company. This.
JACDEN Pharma and Medical Services, a subsidiary of JACDEN Group of Companies, has acquired a total of 12 new dialysis machines with the intention of making dialysis treatment more affordable to Jamaicans. Here's more from Trisha Gay Kelly.
This is a Fresenius 2008 T hemodialysis machine, one of the latest models of dialysis machines from European healthcare company Fresenius. Its function.
The function of it is to provide dialysis service through catheter through the bloodstream, where it takes the blood and cleans it through some filters that we call dialyzers, which are very small straws, thousands of straws, and they come between those straws, mixed with the acid, the bicarb, and the water, where they clean the system and the blood comes back to the patient.
Consultant of JACDEN Pharma and Medical Services, Sandra Riches, says the procurement of the machines is geared towards making a positive impact in healthcare. The intent is to make treatment more affordable.
All of this, what we're doing, is going to make a huge difference.
And that's the key, you know. You want to make it more affordable for the poor and needy. Or you fight a man like this. But JFJ there, them for come out of the country. Them not different from Indicom. These kind of group of us, them are talk on all wrong subject when I for them subject. Me not understand, but push them up. Them are garbage. Eh? You are trying to make healthcare, you make this affordable for over 100,000 people. None of them are wait for this for 4 years. None of them dead. Eh? Them man should get bigger wherever. This company should get more. As a matter of fact, the government should have subsidized some of these things. Make the people them can run through it and make them do more. Eh? Continue.
In healthcare in Jamaica. It's going to help patients dialyze better, more comfortable, and we're looking to do it at a better cost and make it affordable for the people in Jamaica.
Chairman of JACDEN Group of Companies, Dennis Gordon, shares similar sentiments.
We believe this facility, as it was designed at the outset, is to allow the ordinary Jamaicans to get quality care at affordable price. And we're not going to back off from that.
Let me tell you, sir, it's if I'm as long as you did it for the ordinary Jamaican, we did it for you, sir. Me. Yes. I remember when I do yes man thing. We speak truth to power here, sir. We run us sir. Because we are the Titans. We run us sir. One and two of them were a bug. We know the bug them, but we run us sir, one family. We not say what them are say. Because we're first in study. We're smarter than that. As long as you get up and fight for them people here, that them can afford something instead of them dead like this and they sustain life, but 100% with you, sir. Yeah? You should have get waiver where you answer, and you should have get subsidy. Yeah? Government turn and give the tourists all kind of subsidy. Them keep the money and foreign, them go pay the little tax. Them pay tax too, you know. So they like them pay them tax. So that like government will lose something when you turn around and do what government supposed to do. Government fair wash your foot and drink the water. I mean, if the one they can suck a cheesy dick for 80 million, them have to wash them foot and drink the water, JACDEN them foot and drink the water. Because the one they can so tough and cheesy dick for 80 million. Eh? What you think? Eh? Come on now. Eh? All right, hear this.
We're not the rapacious bunch. We will make money, but it's really about healthcare.
He adds that the company is devoted to a promise it made.
As we have said earlier, that the cost point is the biggest challenge for most Jamaicans. That's right. And we are given a commitment that we will go 50% of market, and we're sticking to that 50%. Commitment.
Amid numerous requests by eager patients, the facility is in the process of completing the necessary regulations as it awaits a team of Cuban nephrologists set to arrive at the end of June, so operation can...
Chase it? That's the last year, June, you know. So it's up and running now. So this though is a good start for Jamaica. Maybe it's more of them could have come and cut it now 50% for the people them too. And help them. Yeah. This tour the hotel and everybody get all kind of things from government in Jamaica. The guy them who work, the Chinese guy, them when them carrying for them thing are duty free, you know, ma'am. Duty free. And that no cause trouble. And then you have to pay them and them take out the money out of the country. You see, you would say Jamaica and do something for Jamaica and me stand up behind them 100%. This man forget him wherever the company. And them and the government should have subsidized that for the people them now. To make them go through. You understand? Nobody not supposed to call Dennis Garden name when I hear that. Eh? And then the one idiot Maxine will say she went out, but you think government, your crosses too. You think you're different from Paul Burke? When our crosses the two know. Backside. Yeah? Yeah, that little nasty one I want to be it now. A big nasty thinking one. I love Carl Marky Jr. I say. Let me deal with him, because him did one over here come talk about him not eat till rice school. Let me tell you this. Him not know how him, hey, let me tell you, I'm not saying nothing to you, you're too stink. You know something? You forgot to be here, you know. Go be here, you look at dirty thinking, killer, that me I tell you, you know. Let me play. Yeah.
PNP President Mark Golding's prolonged inaction in dealing with the deepening scandal concerning the unlawful use of the University Hospital of the West Indies.
What kind of unlawful use? That now have nothing to do with the company what we just call, you know. Because if you say unlawful use, that's when you use the SMS company. You make them, you carry it in for them and then them sell it back for your price. That's wrong. Yeah? But when we just call the company name, Garden them company, literally I help poor people. I help the masses of people who have kidney failure, who have kidney disease. And I cut the price in half. So we support them 100%. Yeah? Yeah. You understand? And Madam fucking come out and him show it. This germs are with them face like them dash a cold pan it, Warthog. Where him look big and stinking and him figure beard. The piece of shit need to go and beard. For you look pan him and say him no beard good enough. Can't touch himself for clean himself and them coming like a little dinosaur and you know. So you know him supposed to think up the seat them in there, you know. I think up all of the place, you know. That piece of shit here. Eh? Look how big and dirty and thing. But him has spin. Him can't spin anything. This is a for remote nasty thinking man. Hear what I say about Mark Golding, yeah.
Tax exemption status, which has engulfed a company owned by the PNP's Region 3 chairman, Dennis Gordon, is totally unacceptable.
Yeah.
It has been known in the public domain for several months and again reconfirmed during a meeting this past Tuesday of the Public Accounts Committee of Parliament, the PAC, that JACDEN Limited repeatedly benefited from what the Auditor General confirmed.
So if JACDEN even benefit, ask you, and the company do it. Me never know what them do. Me ask to clear it because them can clear something. And me, a matter of fact, it help the same patient from university hospital and help people in them pocket. And at this big dirty thinking one when I be them dirty thinking king. Come out and come to this. I'm not going name it a call, you know. This are germs here. This a Warthog piece of shit. Eh? Hold on, let me play this. Play this.
To be the unlawful use of the UHWI's tax exemption status. Yet Golding appeared at a media.
So him a go like JACDEN just come and just that sound like you steal something. You come and you unlawful use. If you a company and me ask you to do something, me I want to have something, or that a unlawful use. You know when an unlawful use, when you have SMN, them colluded for carrying the things, and then SMN sell it back to them. That no, you know, it's some criminality. But that then I do is help the people in Jamaica. Me stand up with them 100%. 100! No less. Remember them nobody can pan them radio station or pan them TV can spin my head, you know. Me dissect case and me say the goodness of JACDEN. And when you have goodness of JACDEN, me don't want to see nothing else. From the benefit of the people of Jamaica, everything else, fuck off. Can me stand up for the people and the poor and needy and born rich and greedy. I don't care. You understand? The 10 million them get it back. Dirty, the guy there, mom, you know, so the one the tough and get film dick. Him dirty thinking cheesy dick, suck off and give 80 million of taxpayers dollars. 80 million! Eh? And then I say nothing about that. Eh? Like him a dairy farmer share clean cheese for 80 million. They've never dick is a pencil pint. Eh? And the blue movie. And but that is not trouble. And that was no corruption. Eh? Right now, I line up Rosie after this nastiness. Now I play him, finish play, I talk to them. Finish play, talk to you. And then I play Rosie. Them don't know I play criminality that. But me not hear him come and put something and say, Donovan Williams should resign. Eh? And Andrew Onis, when him start declaration, no declare no. He might come from SSL and all kind of things. Hey, PMP, at time for no put on the foot. I mean, that's some run with all of them, you know. Eh? Where's the sis?
Rosie and Warmington have then card. Hold on. Rosie so fix the whole of them business. It look like them are trying to silence her. I hope she busts out everything.
No man, Rosie tough, you know. Rosie not afraid of them, you know. I'm gonna come from his skin. I know about Rosie, man. Rosie tough. And Rosie, you're free for talk. That make them come tell you nothing like about dirty. That's not about dirty. You deal with justice. No guy no come tell you about no dirty linen. None. Them are deal with party. You are deal with reality. No make nobody set you up. Move him. Yes, sis.
Listen, me have one statement to give the Jamaican people before me take on Marlon Warthog.
Yes.
We can't talk now?
Talk, man, talk, I hear you.
All right, first of all, I'm going to tell all Jamaicans, whether on home or abroad, democracy dies when everyone's silent. What it means, and I'm going to use it in reverse order for Marlon Morgan. Because guess what, Marlon? You stay silent when your boss, your thieving boss, when during COVID, your boss had 28 bank accounts. I shop around how much $100 million US when no work. He never worked in the US yet, and he have how much million US dollar. You understand? You democracy die right here so because you shut your shit in mouth. You look like a big old rhinoceros. Look for you. When last you beard, boy, you get up and come fast with Mark Golding. And the rest of you Jamaicans who sit down with your lethargic self. Wanna sit down, go learn to read and write because this is what messing up Jamaica. Wanna learn to read and write instead of get up every day and regurgitate with Marlon Morgan and him boss in thieving, narcissistic boss. Vomit out and take up it. Every time people talk, deflect, and I'm going to tell them, oh, Michael Manley, Mark Golding, PJ Patterson, what the hell are you doing for the people? Stop calling Michael Manley name in all the stinking mouth and stop calling Mark Golding name in a few sleep mouth because if I never somebody like you kleptomaniac boss, you could not be in parliament and come fresh with Mark Golding. You understand? Let me read out on the list. All right. Rosie, I want me going to fix on the business soon, but me have something to tell you. They have Andrew File and Western St. Anne have one push down there. Have one felon down at Trelawney. Not see all that, but we're not ready for Mark Golding, right? We're not ready for Mark Golding and Mr. Mandy. The pedophile where they are sent me, I not call nobody name, but no stinking self. And the dunce fool from Portland. But guess what? Him soon gone. And you, Marlon Morgan, take a bath. Because I think one doctor will tell you, say you're too smelly, you need to go bathe. You get up every day, put on clips. Who make them suit there? Where you buy this?
But hold on, say this piece of shit. He might leave him things sign at the 1700 days. When the queen, the queen will take one bath for like one time for every 6 months or a year. So I'm going at the place and stink it up this piece of shit here. Him and the like dinosaur and so him can't wipe around yourself. So you know him big and nasty and thinking himself. I don't know where him a go. And I call up people name. I don't know where him a go. Where you say, Chris? Where one brother?
We see him put on one suit the other day. Him and the other all hippopotamus have two of them in the Senate. The one when name Akgar, whatever his name. The two of them nasty, fresh, and don't have any respect for anybody. Just like how boss don't have no respect for us Jamaicans. Because if he was from any good table, a bitch like that couldn't get up and come put people in a container housing. You would find a decent way of making people live respectfully until then time come. But guess what? I'm going to say something and it's not going to be pleasant to every Jamaican. But listen to this. The seed where you sow, if you're going to reap it, you're picking it, they're going to reap it. So whatever wickedness you do to Jamaicans, you might be happy now. But 20 years down the line, if you live, you're picking it, they're going to reap some of it and you're going to suffer it back. So be careful what you do because it will come back to haunt your behind. Crave a man where you're very narcissistic and nasty.
He have queen here haunt it already, so yeah. I'm big mama then. Yes.
This is what I would write on there. Mr. Craveney, thieving man. Here lies the greatest scammer, grand gangster, narcissistic liar and thief Jamaica has ever known. You uncertified old clown. And that you Marlon Morgan rise up. You know better than the gangster them out there. As a matter of fact, it's a damn gangster, a damn gang in a parliament. That is not a party, that's a gang. And you are the leader. Kremlin, you are the leader of the narcissistic, dirty gang in parliament. I don't know how to take on everybody, but this girl don't afraid for none. I don't know, not too nasty. Go get your damn self certified. Marlon, go bed.
Yeah. No, but everybody when them see, hear this now. Sorry, sister. Think you're done, Marlon. My brother, I said something. Sorry, sister, yeah. But me listen this, yeah. But Marlon, go wash your foot, brother, man. You forgot, listen. Yo, go beard, man. Look for your hand can't touch the way around there, so you know you're nasty. Go beard. And stop. Yeah, let me finish play this with the foolishness. Yeah.
Conference in January of this year and was evasive when questions about the matter were put to him. He has since been silent on the grave mishandling of taxpayers' money from which a company owned by...
Yeah, this? Which a company, the same company when we just show on the JACDEN, where help poor people in Jamaica with them kids with dialysis. Where Jamaica, the government only have less than 24 running. Him have 12. I save life. Him should have get waiver. Him should have get, the government should have team up with JACDEN, yeah, and give them some, you have to give them some incentive for even make it cut the price even a little more for the poor and needy. Instead of you come and crucify and play what? And play politics. But you still Christopher Tough Tongue with them cheesy pencil. Get it sucked off. The dirty crusty cheese them. For 80 million taxpayers money, we hear that James are gonna be head. When you hear him, anytime when you see him anywhere at all, just tell him to go water fresh, yeah? Tell him to go beard. Water, go beard! For you look at him and big and stink. Eh? You understand? Him too stink now. And then I call up Mark Golding name for what? Yeah.
His senior PNP member repeatedly benefited. This is the same Mark Golding who, on the campaign trail, claimed to be zero tolerant in relation to such acts. Golding has absolutely no credibility. Even if...
What about credibility? You believe this? These people have no moral authority. None of them. A piece of shit here can beat him. The woman running can no one see no queen him one. So him beat the woman running. I tell you this. And police and call police all the while. Cause so them go on, you know. One queenie, so him no one. Yes, so him beat her all the while. The police them tell me. Cause them go on me out. Yeah, me tell you no doubt it. Yes. See? So a queenie eat one. Not the woman. Yes? And this no be it. It should be it. When you see it until it go be it. Yeah? Big and nasty and think. This is what them do all the while. Play PR. And I talk about PNP and this and that. PR, you know. People for run it where him too stink. And I call Julian name too, you know. Yeah. Boy, you run, go put up.
He takes belated action at this point. His prolonged inaction confirms to the Jamaican people that he cannot be trusted. And
he must say, a man when I rob nobody not at all. Yeah? Yeah, man. A man when I rob nobody, him cannot be trusted. But Andrew one is rob a patacat. You have to trust him. And this piece of shit will not be head. But him a part of the patacat gang. Them are not gang, you know. And no gang as gang, you know. Them are bang. Come like some bang of phone. Them can gang, join gangs up on anybody, man. Them are shit. Them are in a real life, man, shit. Yeah? Shooting in the house, him big and stink, him forgot beard. This a dirty nasty piece of molded piece of shit forgot beard. And stop calling out people name. You understand? Yeah.
He cannot be trusted to treat with the matters of accountability, transparency, and probity in any serious manner. Furthermore, the implicit suggestion by PAC chairman, the PNP's Julian Robinson, that all is well, given that JACDEN has made restitution by supposedly paying over to the University Hospital of the West Indies the approximately $10 million, it also a slap in the face of all Jamaicans.
Stopping up, but you say your face back by them two ashes night, I beard, you know. I beard, you forgot beard. If you just beard and wash your face, just wash your kin properly, you look better than this. You forgot beard. I'm a matter of fact, come off of me thing and not stop calling out people name. Because me sure Missy Rosie just tell you how much people them kill down there, so how much money them rob and thing, and you know see this piece of shit. Me sure Anjo fine no clean. This drunk guy have to go beard and come out of the place and stop stink it up. With him little dinosaur and them, him can't clean one back. Eh? Him to go away. And them that make no sense. You don't get up and spin things. JACDEN, hey, listen. Them to go away now. Them are shit. Them to go away. Yes, sis.
Yeah, may I come back for Marlon Morgan.
Yes.
Because may I go repeat this one more time. You in Southwestern Cent and they have one big old broad notes push out them. I don't call no name, you know who it is. And the fella in Franchulani where Andrew have sit down in a parliament. Why Marlon not go tell them to resign? Eh? You have one fella sit down in there Franchulani.
She a felon, of course.
A fact because she was tried and found guilty of her whatever she did with thief taxpayer money.
But him not say nothing. And I say, man, the Jamaican, I don't know if him feet him attack the Jamaican. Guy go beard, man. If you go beard, you cross the man go beard.
When you have the other.
Eh? Yes, sister.
Eh? And then this man having wife sit down in a parliament, abuse people. They hear the old Bigfoot girl come call Nikisha. Oh, she damn rude. Who rude? Why you girl? You don't have no class. Because if your husband did have any integrity, husband and wife.
May I hear you? May I hear you now? Can you hear me?
You could not be sitting down in parliament. The two of you couldn't sit down in a parliament, but you don't have something to hide, and that's why the two of you in there, and you want to be, and she want to be on every committee. I don't care.
Your phone a break out, yeah? Your phone a break out, sis. Our phone a break out. Let me go and beat them now. Let me show them something I talk about now. No one about phuk talk. Him talk to people. Him. Let me play my birthday. Let me show you what you talk about. This is what talk about. Look here. Yeah.
As the world turns.
One thing with me, you know, me talk up to people and me try to know people. Me not stay like you. We're running into people and I know people. Me try to know people. So when me have a Judas, me know where to keep the Judas and where the Judas must stay. You don't know your Judas them. Donovan Williams. You don't know your Judas them. Because all the people them where you are talk to, them are talk to me. All of them where you are talk to, them are talk to me. And all the things that you have done in this constituency, Donovan, me know. Me know, worthless Donovan, bitch Donovan, worthless Donovan. Me know your file. Me know your file. You understand that? Worthless Donovan, Croft Donovan, me know your file. Mongrel Donovan, me know your file. Donovan when I come from nowhere.
Yeah, okay.
I demand them up a Tower Hill. Used to rob the yappies them and feed you and your family.
100. She a talk about big dirty thinking water gonna be it. We no love water. I come talk about Mark Golding and no morals and this and that kind of thing. You see me I talk about? At this time, you talk about, you know. This is what you talk about, you know. JACDEN I do a service to Jamaica. You see where he mix up, you know. At this time, have right now as MP in a Central Kingston. Make you listen more. And I talk about scandal and all kind of things. Hey, people, stop playing a nice game there, yeah? No more Jesus thing around here. Yeah, you don't do that. I better you like Peter type of Christian. Yes. You understand? All right. Continue.
You're frightened. You never angle money so in your life.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you see all of them vice note, yeah? Fuck with me. And see if me not let them go into the public. Leave me. Leave me alone, Donovan. You hear me? I want you. Mongrel Donovan, leave me alone. Cause frighten you know. You forgot so when you come into the constituency, you never have no money. A Liquor Danny used to lend you money. And you make Liquor Danny dead. You, cause the boy lend you money, and when you pay him back Christmas, you give the boy $50,000 for share for him and Fidel and Tavar. That's why Tavar and Fidel.
People attack me as money this, you know. Same share money ki gunman. And these are the big dirty water gonna be here. Water, you know, water. Yes? Big nasty water gonna be here. We have the little dinosaur and we can't wash back much chest down there. Saying, I stink up in the Senate. I run out to call up marketing name, this piece of shit. And this thing to come talk about. Credibility? JP credibility? Continue listen.
Runway and eat you. And you make Danny Liquor Danny runway and gone foreign.
Danny,
so me know everything Liquor Danny tell me before him go away. Say, no want this you. So him gonna leave you alone. Cause you was him liar. Listen, Donovan. Why you think me skeptic of you? Because I know your file. The man them what your brother carry from Towel come down here. Election when you were running at the 2020. As you win the night, the man them come back the morning, come tell me, say, oh, no, sorry, Donovan in the seat. Donovan feisty, Donovan thief, Donovan mean, and Donovan lie. Yeah. And every day the man them call me and say me they tell you, Rosie, so I was sorry, Donovan in the seat because Donovan are wicked.
Hear this?
But let me tell you something, me I get you out here. And me carrying you, I know. Me never know when you are coming here. Remember, them never tell me when you are coming here. You come in by night. But me wait to the place where me born and grow to take you out. And me go take you back out here. Me go take you back out here because you must lose. If you stay till election, buy your ticket. Enrich yourself. Because of that you do. Enrich yourself. And the people them poorer. The people them poor like church loaves in the constituency. Because all the money them were used to come in the seat, where contractors used to come in here and the man them used to get them 200 and them 300 and them this and them that. From you come in here, 2 and 3 people are work on a project and you alone I get the money from the contractor them. But me said, Donovan, leave me alone. Because your file are go in the public. And everything when me attack, me can prove it. Everything. Me say, Lawrence Rowe send me a text. If him can talk to me, he want to talk to me about something. If I didn't know Sir Lawrence Rowe number, I wouldn't even answer it. But it never have no name on it. When I call back the number and ask, who is this? Him say Lawrence Rowe. He want to ask me a question. Lawrence Rowe ask me, tell me, say Chris and Ramon, the list of the Raytown division, people them will forget the $20,000. Him gave Alia 100 paper farms for fill out. And Alia do all kind of things with the farm them and stupidness and him give them to Ramon and Chris and now the people them now gonna get the benefits because it late and the farms them not do. I ask Lawrence Rowe, why you bringing that argument to me? I have nothing to do with no farms. When una do no things, una never tell me nothing. Wanna bring. But guess what? Lawrence Rowe go on like him smart. Him a try to feel me out if me and Alia and Chris and Ramon in a dialogue. So him want to know if on a circle is trustworthy. Your circle, Donovan Williams, not trustworthy because you have Lawrence Rowe in there will walk and talk everything. Him a carry news to you and him a carry news to everybody else. So your circle will never private. Never. Because Donovan, me know every single thing where you do, how you do, when you do, where you do. You ask them where you have around you. If me did make them know nothing where me I do anytime at all. Them get duties for execute. Them never get duties. Them never be a part of no decision making. Because me know me did have a whole heap of boy, girl I deal with. So me know what to say to them and when not to say to them. Leave me alone, Donovan. You hear me, I want you? leave me alone. Because me know you can't stay in a Central Kingston. You could have, me not even talk about Jesus. The devil on your back, you can't stay in here. And me build Central Kingston, you know. And me build Central Kingston. Ramon in I'm yard when me build Central Kingston. You're going in yard, go tell him and him brother, say come me, go carry her to Rosie, make sure expose them in our politics. And me carry them, go expose them all about in our politics. I don't know Ramona undermine me. From 2016, Mrs. Madden down a Grace call me and tell me, say, Chris and Ramon and Sanjay, which is him brother, in the community, a campaign say, me can win the election 2016. Them go down a Grace go tell Mrs. Madden, and Mrs. Madden call me and tell me, Rosie, beware of them. Them a undermine you. So me know a long time, Sir Ramon and Chris and Sanjay did I do it. Mrs. Madden tell me long time and tell me, say, open me your eye. And all me, Chris was more explicit and sure say him a fight. Some did avoid Chris, but Ramon gave the impression like Chris is the problem. Chris carry news and Chris got this and talk this and Chris. Every time I talk to him about Chris, him pour down everything upon Chris. The time him did I do it. So now I know that Ramon was a snake and Ramon is the one that do all the things them way I do. I leave Ramon alone. And nothing to no argument with him. I don't want to fuss with him. I just want me and him to go up on the floor. And you anticipate a selection. Me no in a selection. Me I give him the seat. But me I go run past something else cause PMP have to win the seat. JLP can't win it back. Me I make sure them not win it back. That's all me have to do. So me no in an argument with you. When Ramon tell me that you told him that you gave me money, and I said to Ramon, say, Ramon, Donovan never give me any money. Donovan don't give me money. Donovan give me projects. Him expect me to take the money, but the people was always paramount. When I tell Donovan how much money I give the people them all the time, him tell me, when me I give you so much money for, me give $6,000, me give $7,000. I always tell Donovan that can't help nobody. I always tell him, say, Donovan, that cannot help nobody. The people, them never used to that from me. Them used to it from you. Them never used to it from me.
So you show them use taxpayers' money or them buy vote and what them do and then you put in fasting. I'll be a corruption Donovan down there when I'm going to see what attack going to be there. Come out, come send out. Eh? That we stop with this foolishness here. Continue.
The other day, in a Christmas, I gave you a budget. Not this Christmas, last year Christmas. I gave you a budget for the Christmas work. No, it never have on anything for the old people them and this and that, apart from the treat when we did keep. And I knew that there were some people in need. Somebody did forget $50,000 each. Ramon did forget 50,000. Chris did forget 50,000, and Yoya was forget 50,000. Everybody else get their money apart from those 3 persons. Because I shared that money and give the old people them to give out. The people them some $5,000. You told Ramon that I gave you a list with Ramon name on it, that Ramon was to get money. Ramon asked me 1 time, I did not answer him. Him asked me 2 times, I did not answer him. The 3rd time, him bring it up to me that you told him that I had his name on a paper to get $50,000. I told him yes. I said, Ramon, did you tell Donovan that you got the money? No. I said January when the gully did a clean in a Raytown. I told Yo-Yo, because I go foreign and leave the money. I told Yo-Yo, give Ramon $50,000, give Chris $50,000, and you take your $50,000. And me make him pay out the rest of the money. I asked Ramon the question if him they tell you, say him they get the money. And him say no. Ramon got him Christmas money the January. Ask Liad Ramon. Ask Carrie News. And Carrie got bring come Ramon. Ask him if him never get the $50,000 afterwards. So when you and him a conspire and you him a tell you say him never get no money Christmas, and you a tell him say me give a list. Yes, I gave you the list with Ramon name on it. But I diverted the money, yo, Chris and Ramon money to the poor, the old people them in the area when need it. But January, Ramon got back the money. And I told you, Donovan, that I gave Ramon. And you asked me, why me give him $50,000? Remember, when I told you that me going to give them it, you asked me, why me going to give Ramon $50,000? Liar, carry news, Donovan. Thief in Donovan. You hear me? I want you to stop calling my name. I'm going to open up your files in the public. Watch me. The package, the money where you get for the packages, where you sign up all kind of things, and you give Ramon them for sign. And Ramon come back and tell me, say, nothing where you put on the paper is true, is lie. Remember, now, me, you did I give them for sign, and Ramon, you did I give them for sign. So all the things them when me know about your false documents them, and Ramon tell me. You hear me? I tell you stuff, leave my name alone. You see, oh, I do, I'm not pay on mind. When I don't talk the things them. Morning. When Ramon tell me about you thief in Donovan, I'm not talk to you about it in the public. In the public, me I go with it. In the public. Because you swear to things that your business private. Right? But let me tell you something. You're going to know when the time comes. Just continue. Just continue. You want a peaceful transition? Take the peaceful transition. And do what you do because you can't stay in a Central Kingston. Me, I go campaign make you lose. So you I forget rid of you. You, me, I forget rid of. Me not ask you that. Oh, leave me alone. I realize that you is lie and Ramon is lie. I am so disappointed in Ramon. Not because him have a political ambition, because nothing is wrong with that. But Ramon been telling lies all the time. The amount of things where Ramon tell me about you, Donovan, where you a thief the people, them, the taxpayers' money, and I give him for sign, and Ramon talk, say it's...
Let me stop that. So, remember, you know, everything where you hear taxpayers' money. And instead of big dirty thinking Warthog and them run out, and JFJ, number one, JFJ knowing this, because the police them are doing some extrajudicial killing and kill off people pitney. And instead of JFJ do them work, them run and tell people to resign but help the Jamaican people a prolong life. That don't make no sense to me. And when you have a big dirty thinking Warthog, I don't know why I'm doing the house, I must think it up. I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm for bed. That the piece of shit don't be good. That they need fire truck to wash him off. Fire truck. I mean, I talk one fire engine. That can't wash him off. Yeah? This thing is a burn like house with that piece of shit. And this, them forgot about. This is what them forgot about. Yeah? Taxpayers' money. He might use like a gunman and do all kind of thing. Listen again.
I mean, I talk to you about it in the public. In the public, may I go with it? In the public. Because you swear to things that your business private. Right? But let me tell you something. You're going to know when the time comes. Just continue. Just continue. You want a peaceful transition? Take the peaceful transition. And do what you do because you can't stay in a Central Kingston.
Yeah.
Me, I go campaign make you lose. So you, I forget rid of you. You, me, I forget rid of. Me not ask you that. Oh, leave me alone.
But can you imagine him come in at the woman place for Shabana and go and fight her? Him. And them are in a politics. And then them people are run out about the PMP and about Mark Golding have no this and that. Look, I'll be a gunman, I'll be a criminal, I'll be a judge, I'll be all kind of people in the jail, in the government right now. One a pedophile, them bend up, them lean like the Eiffel, them all kind of things. Finger simit, not finger smith, you know. Finger simit. Eh? Touches. See? Uno they in a WikiLeaks, them there somewhere else. Eh? And at them you around the country. The country gone. Eh? Country gone. Can't work like this, man. This a taxpayers' money where them should have talk about. This sit up on the top of the agenda. This. And she not tell no lie on nobody, you know. We come from East Kingston. She not tell one lie on nobody. She, Rosie. Let me just tell her this. All right, continue, play.
I realize that you is lie and Ramon is lie. I am so disappointed in Ramon. Not because him have a political ambition, because nothing is wrong with that, but Ramon been telling lies all the time. The amount of things where Ramon tell me about you, Donovan, where you a thief the people, the taxpayers' money, and a give him for sign, and Ramon.
And the party leader, and the government, and the police are investigating him. And nobody not doing nothing. Yes, them all about down place. Asking. And then them that call in and join him beat it up and then them worship him. I be things Donovan Williams are going to be down there so. Eh? I this them to talk about, you know.
Taxpayers' money and I give him for sign and Ramon talk business private. Right? But let me tell you something. You're going to know when the time comes. Just continue. Just continue. You want a peaceful transition? Take the peaceful transition and do what you do because you can't stay in a Central Kingston. Me, I go campaign make you lose. So you I forget rid of you. You me I forget rid of. Me not ask you that. Oh, leave me alone. I realize that you is lie and Ramon is lie. I am so disappointed in Ramon. Not because him have a political ambition, because nothing is wrong with that, but Ramon been telling lies all the time. The amount of things where Ramon tell me about you, Donovan, where you a thief the people, the taxpayers' money, and I give him for sign, and Ramon talk, say it's pure lie upon the things them. I never know say you agree Ramon things, the amount of things where Ramon tell me about you.
So no, when Mocha and the police itself are wait ban. When Central Police are kind of wait for Mocha neither. What Central Police are do? When these police station, what them are do to him? But they're still the one when I beard. The one, the big nasty one when I like when I no love water when I beard when big and nasty I stink up the place. The water game. Love run out and call up Mark Hole in him. And that's a tobacco foolishness. Eh? That's a garbage. Eh? You hear this? Taxpayers' money again, you know. Who a gunman, who them bury, who them this, them burn down place. Be a criminality. And she know it all, you know. I rose this. She a veteran. Them does a come. Me I tell you, she know it from say I got time. Yeah? She. My born and go east. No more Rose a long time. My cousin them live down there, so she there. Where she come from. Yeah? You have no family and friend down there, right there. And them they're near to it. So we call it south. See? Yeah. You understand? No what going down there, man. See? Continue.
And let me tell you something. Me not say nothing. Me a wait for the time because everything I go come out in the public. Everything I go come out in the public. Thief in Donovan. Remember me know everything where you thief and how you get it. You have the audacity for ask me the other day if you did get money. When you get the money, they contract them up the road for fix up a Wildman Street, Sutton Street and in a Alman Town. When you tell me if you get the contractor and me get the contractor, Donovan, You forgot, so when me give you the contractor number and you and the man talk, after you and the man talk, the man come back to me and say to me, Sir Rosie, you have to ask the MP how much money him want out of the money. Me say, I saw it go? Him say, yes, I saw it go. And when I came to you and ask you how much money you want out of it, you tell me $1.5 million. And I tell you, you're not getting it.
Him a criminal! I get the one of them. I want to talk now run out with this, but you call up Mark in them name. Yeah? This is taxpayers' money. Yeah? You not call up tough time name, but you know what people for go resign. You know to be a face with no criminality, you know a stinker. Yeah? Continue.
You forgot me tell you now I get it? And I did the first money paid was $1 million paid. And I tell Yo-Yo to give you $300,000 out of it. And I gave the people them who forget money in a spoilers and gave Andre the money for share up at Almantown. The next time we get the money, the $500,000, you were supposed to get $200,000 and me get $300,000. I did ask you for some material and you tell me, say, Rosie, when you get the money, take the $200,000. You forgot that? Listen, Donovan. You can't tell a lie upon me, you know, because I say, me I go in a social media. You walk and you tell the MP them how much money you give me. Which part you ever give me money, Donovan? Yes, you expect me to take the money. When you gave work projects, you expect me to take the money. Donovan, me never take the money. Stop tell lie upon me.
Yeah.
Me not talk to you again, you know. You notice me stop talk? Me stop talk and me act. Don't make me leg on my mouth in a social media pan your teeth in Donovan, you know. Don't make me leg on my mouth pan you.
Let me ask you something now. Let me ask you something. The government, and I want them, because that's not senator, you know. That's a smelter. Smelter. The smelter one, we love call up people in the smelter one. Smelter one, water. Smelter. Them have any moral authority for come and call anybody name. And that's that fuckery. The nastiness have any moral authority. None of them in the government have no moral authority. None of them to come out and point to go PMP and who for go reside them for fuck off. Them is shit. Yeah? Them are criminal. Who are not criminal, them are juggies. Them are pedophile. Them are rapists. Them are mash up the country. Yeah? All right, continue.
Donovan Williams, I want you stop walk with my name. You go in at the party and you've been telling the party you give me money and the money me I war ready for. Donovan Williams, me I tell you, me I try to keep your disgrace out of the public domain. Because Donovan, a whole heap of things me I go in at the media go talk, you know. You hear how long me I want you tell yourself to leave me alone. You're not gonna like it, you know. Because you go in at the ministry, go take out the ministry packages them and have them a give Rummy morning. And have them a give Ramon for go around, go issue to delegates and supervisors. And me ask Ramon the question, if him know who him a give them to. And him said no. I'm tell him, said Donovan is trying to have a selection. And I am not having no selection with Ramon. I am going to run on a ticket. And listen, I am not telling you again to stop walk with my name. Several MPs call me and tell me that Donovan tell them that him been giving me money. And Christmas, him give me how much money? Donovan Williams, I wasn't in Jamaica in Christmas. You gave $4 million worth of Christmas work that could not give out the work. I had to put money on it. You gave me no money. Every time you are having a program in the area, a project in the era. I gave you the program for the Christmas money and it always exceeded. It's me put money on it. Donovan, you have never given me no money. Stop tell lie upon me, Donovan Williams. And you a walker tell people about me tell Ramon, say me a step down and give him seat. And then me come back and tell him, say, for wait for 6 years. And Ramon tell me, say, him can't wait for 6 years because I'm now going to politics till him old. Let me tell you something. Everything I go in at the media, you know. Donovan, member say, you sell out the people in place in a central Kingston to the MP them and tear them down and make the people them homeless them and scatter the vote them in the Raytown division. Donovan Williams.
Let me say something. Let me say me have message. Raga. Let me say me can't get my car more. I'm a cousin, me want a car, you know. More car, my cousin there. Me say me have a number. Me call my sister and get her number. See if she have a number. Me call my sister and get her number. Me call my cousin down there. Because more know when pop up down there and all kind of things. More call me just play about that little part. Let me make a quick call.
And then me come back and tell him, say, for wait for 6 years. And Ramon tell me, say, him can't wait for 6 years because I'm now going to politics till him old. Let me tell you something. Everything I go in at the media, you know. Donovan, member say, you sell out the people in place in a central Kingston to the MP them and tear them down and make the people them homeless them and scatter the vote them in the Raytown division.
Oh, see them though? So I'm going to Raytown, kind of PMP down there now. We're at a Raytown this side. See, my car, my cousin down this. So I'm tear down the people them place and scatter the vote. And maybe they could have win to and still thief vote. A criminality that, you know. I move, we make them move, you know. Because they're socialists. Right? That's so. Yes. You hear what I'm doing? This part where I said Daniel. Yeah. See me? You hear this? You see the criminality what them do? But them not tear them are burn down. Them love fire, you know. The evening tide fire them, you know. They'll be burn it down. Nobody talk about a CIA, which would CIA put it out. And the jelly with them use. Them have to use people on the ground and people them use with CIA use the people them that they burn down. That. Some of them old one in politics right now, them involved in the fire. Them to go to prison. Yes. Some of the old one, them were still alive. Them know some of them were part of these things were kill off them old people there. Light up the place and do a lot of things. Them should have charged for treason a long time. Eh? Jamaica people don't know the history here. Yes. But this is how them evil, you know. You see some of the banner, you think, hey, you think this could be a right foot on me banner and go now and you carrying a man about my MP and then them fight me. He can't win. Number one, he might come out of the seat before anything. He might resign. Me name not ask him. But rise against him. He can't stand the forces, man. Yeah? Shall be nice with them. Yeah. They couldn't ban and go in a place like that and no man coming about here run and then a war with me. You war with me, what am I place? Me not ask you. See? It's a joke. All right. You have to go on too. You can't.
A project in the era. I gave you the program for the Christmas money and it always exceeded. It's me put money on it. Donovan, you have never given me no money. Stop tell lie upon me, Donovan Williams. And you a walker tell people about me tell Ramon, say me a step down and give him seat. And then me come back and tell him, say, for wait for 6 years. And Ramon tell me, say, him can't wait for 6 years because I'm now going to politics till him old. Let me tell you something. Everything I go in at the media, you know. Donovan, member say, you sell out the people in place in a central Kingston to the MP them and tear them down and make the people them homeless them and scatter the vote them in the Raytown division. Donovan Williams, you want a confrontation. And trust me, I go give you the confrontation. Me I wait on the right time. Because you no know, you are go round and me are go round. Me they are foreign and me a campaign just like you. Me no want nobody for campaign for me, you know. Me have a name where me can campaign pan and me a.
You hear that? I'm playing next thing with that. I say the time run up. But I'm playing next thing with Rosie. Because if you dissect Rosie thing, them would have be a criminality going on this. I Rosie now tell one lie. I Rosie now go bow to them and talk about no wash, no linen and this and that. That's not linen. This is just reality. You can't put party. You can't put party over taxpayers' money. Cannot just tell people pay tax, but pay and everybody. But who for pay them tax, pay them. If you buy the drinks and something tax, see them put more tax for one of them. You can't make them run put the things up. The man them line them pocket and get rich. And cut them rest and say, I got to get rich too and forgot some borrow 31 million US and forgot some borrow it, you know. And forgot some $31 million. Can you believe that? One man forgot some 31 million US. That me don't know. The bank no forgot nothing if you owe them a right you. Even no but him no forgot the more 31. Can they run it like a dictator? From 1983 to 89 when he lose, remember one seat parliament, you know? One-sided parliament. So it run more like a not one of them things they like one of them, you know, it run more like China. The man feels same at the down, him beat him regular. I when him big him I beat him same way, you know. Dead man. Him buck him ass. See I go call him and buck them ass. A little white guy from Boston, call him and beat them like slave. Like him a slave master. Can you imagine? You vote for a guy and him a beat you like slave. That can't good. Let me see this here. See what me just get here. Big nasty bug life. Let me see what I do here, son. So which one I bridge this? And I'm not read this no brother. Let me see about this. You close bridge in St. Thomas. Got the debt. Okay. You might close bridge in St. Thomas. Because no fix. Let me just repeat this again. Let me just repeat this. My JP brother, I see you said something, come give me. It's so long and I see my time I run out, I get to run it to Jamaica Labour Party has called upon Mark Golding to remove Dennis Garden from his position for a reason that remain unclear. In response, I seek to critically examine the leadership of the JLP along with its supporters as well as organizations such as Jamaica for Justice, National Integrity Commission and others who have called for Mr. Garden to recuse himself. Several concerns arise when considering past controversies involving prominent figures. For instance, Bobby Man Agintai. Why me not like when I read, me have to read and because me not talk that Spanish language, then me not Bobby Agintai. Well, Agintai has been associated with allegations surrounding police use vehicle scandals, and which whereabouts of certain vehicle remain unsolved, as well as certain regarding to improper assurance of firearm. Now, remember 2 firearm him lose, you know. Leadership similar real greed. But for watch them name has been implicated in Ministry of Education and Caribbean Maritime University, CMU. Scandal. And not scandal are criminality. You see, these things are not really not scandal, you know. These are criminality, a real thing, you know. Currently before the court in relation to alleged misuse of public funds. Further, Andrew owners have faced scrutiny in relation to SSL matter, including allegations concerning misuse of charitable funds. Them for leave Dennis alone and go away, you know. Them JP, brother. Yeah, man. Them for leave Dennis. Hey, your company, I do a service to the people, then we say, if that the government should have the right to work with you, no tough tongue them, I work with you for the benefit where you do for the people them and the cost where you cut here. You do a thing 100% and we back that here. Yes. No, oh, you have a big dirty piece of shit like Warthog when I bed. Big and nasty and think. Alright, I call Mark Golding name in my mouth. If I look at faces like them, that's ashes in it and coal dust. If he gonna get fire struck and scour down himself, he need to scour down himself. Look here. See, and it continue. Christopher Tufton, Carnal Regional Hospital, controversy. Serious incident, including reported, mishandling of deceased infant and substantial sum of, unaccounted expenditure. And it go up and up and up the market me. All right, me can't pass the market me. Me not gonna run the one of this. The market me. Maybe just telling us straight. A guy take 80 million, pay for suck him dick. Him prick. Because that is not even a dick. It's not even a stick. It's like, you have a belt, people, man born with a belt. He won't go born with the buckle. You born with the belt and the buckle. He born with the buckle alone. 80 million taxpayers dollars. We never see Warthog going out and say nothing. They don't have the moral authority to tell nobody about this him. Andrew only himself, him have company where he look for zero in taxes, invade taxes all the time. And I lend other company 20 million. See? These things are garbage. They are garbage. Yeah, my brother. Yeah, I'm going to check it. I'll make sure check it. Show me the palm live. I'll check it and call you back in 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Yeah? Yeah, man. Cool. Yeah, man. These things are garbage. Them for just go away. See? Them for leave him alone. Look what the man do. Let me play him before I go up again. Let me play Dennis. Let me play this. And this take it out, Play Dennis.
JACDEN Pharma and Medical Services, a subsidiary of JACDEN Group of Companies, has acquired a total of 12 new dialysis machines.
People just took what the man do for Jamaica. Yeah, and come call the man name and a spin. Look here.
With the intention of making dialysis treatment more affordable to Jamaicans. Here's more from Trisha Gay Kelly.
This is a Fresenius 2008 T hemodialysis machine, one of the latest models of dialysis machines from European healthcare company Fresenius. Its function:
the function of it is to provide dialysis service through catheter through the bloodstream, where it takes the blood and cleans it through some filters that we call dialyzers, which are very small straws. Thousands of straws, and they come between those straws, mixed with the acid, the bicarb, and the water, where they clean the system and the blood comes back to the patient.
Consultant of JACDEN Pharma and Medical Services Sandra Riches says the procurement of the machines is geared towards making a positive impact in healthcare. The intent is to make treatment more affordable.
All this, what we're doing, is going to make a huge difference.
Chris, let me ask you something. If somebody intends to make healthcare more affordable and cut the treatment, we have over 120,000 people what need dialysis. Then mash up. I'm going to play it and show now. No joke. And right now, we're in another report there, 3 years. Right now, the report we run last month, less than 24 in the public hospital. 24. Man, I carry 12. Yeah? The government and business more people and health. You should have endorsed JACDEN. They might try to pick down JACDEN. That means you say you popped up. If something where I maintain life and you pop it down, that means you want to kill the people, then you don't love them. Them people are sick, Them sick. Continue.
In Jamaica. It's going to help patients dialyze better, more comfortable, and we're looking to do it at a better cost, make it affordable for the people in Jamaica.
Chairman of JACDEN Group of Companies, Dennis Gordon, shares similar sentiments.
We believe this facility, as it was designed at the outset, is to allow the ordinary Jamaicans to get quality care at affordable price. And we're not going to back off from that. We are not the rapacious bunch. We will make money, but it's really about health care.
He adds that the company is devoted to a promise it made.
As we have said earlier, that the cost point is the biggest challenge for most Jamaicans. That's right. And we are given a commitment that we will go 50% of market, and we're sticking to that commitment.
So 50% of market. So I'm cut it 50% of what them a charge. So who up here, them 10 or 15, them cut that. It good. That great. The public hospital do have done. You want to know how much people are wait? Hear this. Not my word. Listen.
Over 100,000 Jamaicans are living with end-stage renal failure. But the journey to treatment is not only painful, but it's costly, especially if you're unable to wait for someone to die to get dialysis at a public healthcare facility.
This evening, the stories of persons living with the condition, and over the next 2 days, we'll explore what's behind the increase in kidney disease in Jamaica and possible solutions.
Now here is Shamela Pullen with part 1 of our In Focus report, Dialysis Crisis.
It's a typical Friday morning outside the renal unit at the Kingston Public Hospital. 16 persons with end-stage renal failure are waiting for dialysis treatment. The number pales in comparison with the 40,000 Jamaicans living with chronic stage 5 kidney disease. According to statistics, another 80,000 have been diagnosed with chronic stage 4 kidney disease. At KPH, they arrive on crutches, wheelchairs, and in one case, a patient was brought into the room on a stretcher with bags packed for the long day ahead. Sherlock King was diagnosed with end-stage renal failure when he was 15 years old.
In 1995, I was preparing to go to school a regular Monday morning, and I fainted. After that, they would take me to the doctor, and after some blood tests, they found out that I have end-stage renal failure.
And there are many others like him.
I wake up one morning, see around my angles was swollen. I do some tests. They told me that there's an infection in my kidneys.
I think it was gas. So when I go to the doctor, they said me go do an ultrasound. And when I do the ultrasound, they said my kidney them falter.
Most of these patients are either diabetic or hypertensive or have both. For them, the treatment is a matter of life and death.
Right now I was thinking that me soon dead.
I know people who have kidney problem after me, and I'm not here, them die.
The harsh reality, though, is there are more patients than dialysis machines in the public health sector. At the Cornwall Regional Hospital, 19 of the 21 machines are functioning. At the Spanish Town, there are 18, and at the Kingston Public Hospital, 16. The renal unit at the Kingston Public Hospital is currently treating approximately 90 patients. However, this is less than 10% of the persons who are on the waiting list for dialysis. In fact, at KPH alone, there are approximately 500 people on that waiting list.
I was on the waiting list about 10-15 years.
I used to come once a week, and then somebody die and me get the next part, me get the 2 day.
I would say the same 9 years.
While some wait to get on the list, they are forced to seek private care, which is costly.
$20,000 for the 2 days. Was doing it the same Tuesday and Friday, and every month you have to pay at least $100,000.
It's not that I couldn't work, but when you went for the interviews, once you say you're on dialysis, then they say you're not an asset, you're a liability.
Some of the time when we feel like we're going cheat that day, wait up after that in the hospital.
In part 2, what's behind the increase in kidney disease among Jamaicans? Medical doctors weigh in. Shamela Pullen.
OneSpotMedia.com.
But Ian, but hear this. There was no ulterior motive there. If you can play that and me see the thing, if you are carrying some dialysis machine and you have the janitorial contract with them, so we work together, and you ask them to clear it, because you want to set it up and then clear it. You pay the duties and everything. If them give the waivers, at hospital, you work together, and you have patient now where you cut the bill for them. Oh, remember, I know, them up there, some procurement where them give away and hide the paper and that's it, for over $500 million. That's the problem, right? Them have a company named SMS. Say that somewhere Mountain View. Them know when you carrying things for them sell back you with the things them. That don't make no sense. That man not sell them back nothing. It are used to the people them and cut the price in half, 50%. So that means this man, the government should applaud him and help him now and do some subsidy to help the people. Them over 120,000 people sick with them kidney. Yeah? And them not, that's why so much people are dead. Them not getting no treatment. No for them not getting no treatment. This is goddamn sin. So what them are doing is story something I'm gonna head because Rosie come out with the amount of money thief. And these criminal and nastiness when I bed, I run out to call people about the moral authority. They're not supposed to open them out. Yeah? Then this company not thief no money, them no invite and a thief that. When the thing come in here, pay the duty, you know. So if them get the waiver, yeah? And even go back and say, oh, now make an argument, him shouldn't even pay that. Because them don't give back to the people them at Jamaica who pay them tax already. It's a service to the people them with the public hospital not doing. So them did have 53 at work. You know what them have at work? This is last month. Watch this. Watch this.
Public health facilities. O'Shane Master.
Seeking renal dialysis at public facilities, but the waiting list for treatment is overwhelming. It's why opposition spokesman on health, Dr. Marisky, is proposing that the government expand the treatment options to save more lives. He was making his sectoral presentation to Parliament last evening.
The opposition spokesman on health lamented the lengthy wait time for persons requiring dialysis treatment at public health facilities. He reasoned that in the case of the Kingston Public Hospital, which sees some 2,000 renal dialysis patients per year, persons have to wait for as much as 4 years to be added to the list for treatment.
Many have died during this period, waiting for acceptance into the program. At the University Hospital of the West Indies, it is around 6,000 patients per year, with another 1,000 waiting to be admitted in the program, and their wait time is around 2 years. It is hard to say, Madam Speaker, but it needs to be said. But someone has to die for a space to be created.
He says treatment facilities at the Cornwall Regional and Mandeville hospitals are also overwhelmed.
The minister in his presentation spoke to the expansion of Spanish Town Hospital and the St. Anne's Bay Hospital, which is commendable, but made no mention of any renal dialysis facility at either of those two. Madam Speaker, this is a serious oversight and needs immediate correction.
Dr. Guy further pointed to the high cost of treatment at private facilities.
What will happen to the thousands who cannot afford the $15,000 per session in the private sector? And that has to be performed twice weekly. Consider this.
The private sector must be vexed because JACDEN now cut that to 50%. 50% of the cost, 50. That's the service to the people of Jamaica. Oh, yeah, rush JACDEN. Oh, big dirty nasty Jeff. Well, if you save life, that means, you know what, JACDEN saved them. Hey, do what I want to go away, Want to go away, Them should I get more waivers. Una nastiness. Eh? And then you take that and I talk about that a scandal. Where we have traded a company and then we talk about the company them, where the government make them hide and destroy the paper them. So we not see where them go on with and them friend we get the contract for the 500 billion from up a UA. And that what we talk about, and we talk about Rosie and the amount of money where you hear so with them thief and the amount of gunman them a mine and the amount of body and the amount of place burned down and lit down. To move up vote. And them they what we talk about. Them they what we talk about. And big dirty thinking water, go and bowl a fresh. Even when you go home later, call in like them have a fire around your place and tell them it's a big fire, make even them come with even a 6 unit and you make your wife even have a bathroom and Get even some of them big bottle of bleach and thing, and throw up on you and make them score you down. Use the fire hose, but you cannot walk, so and carry your little dirty scent with you. It not working. You and your scent not working. You have to go away, go and go bed. And stop call up Mark Golding name in your yabba, man. Go away, man. He's a piece of shit. You understand? If you go, man, and go bed, man, and you say, look dirty and nasty, man. Warthog. Go bed your kin, man. You think you look good, you get up every day and not beard, and boy, you just up like cowboy. But can you imagine how you smell like dead metal in that, man? You can't even touch your back. Eh? You didn't look at dinosaur around them. You forgot, man. The minute you run out, boy, you put out statement. Eh? You didn't look at yourself. Go away, man. A piece of shit. Sure. People remember I'm going to do, hey, I want to cool out my head with some soul music when I'm in lonesome down there, you know, I have to cool out, sometimes I cool out my head. I'm going to play some nice tune. Some nice, you know, so some nice R&B and thing and cool out my head. You don't know it go already, you know. Yeah, me not play the song, some hardcore dub, because I know some fully armed and dangerous when I touch that too, but play some nice soul music, you know, we're good on that same way, professor in music, you know. So I go chill out myself here, do the music and then we go play some tune, yeah? Later. Yeah? I am out. Bless up.
We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We in lump sum, we a beat it till the hammer burn. We now make them get in on them and again. None of them boy that we none of them. We alone some rise up the bomber dude. I'm not a Judas, them a backstabber. I'm my wife, and she straight beauty and glamour. No guy can walk to name me with no dagger. Maybe the heart of Mandela, but the mind of a Zama in the mold. Like a bull man, we send us the jammer. Lyrically inclined, be a metaphor, so no listen to lyrics line to line. Become a lyrical fighter, put up in the rhythm, they want some more hole in a hater. Lyrically inclined.